What's going on, y'all? We're back again on the Higher Learning Podcast on the Politic and Broadcasting Network. To like, subscribe, and share Politic and Broadcasting channel, or blog, thepoliticinform.com. You can also catch all those on Politic and Radio, any of the podcast platforms, Spotify, Apple, you name it. I'm here today in Riverside Studio for our interviews, content creators, artists, everybody. So I'm here today with my guy,
Aaron Block.
There you go. I know you said it wasn't Aaron Block, Aaron Block. How you doing today, man?
I'm good, man.
You're good. I see you brought the family in. You know what I'm saying?
To bring the boys.
Yeah, I'm saying let them see something.
Yeah, they should see when it comes to anything dealing like entrepreneurial wise.
Yes.
You kind of want them to see it, so even if they don't take to it, it's still slowly but mentally installing in them.
Right.
So that's kind of why I was like, let me bring them with me.
Absolutely. I love it. I bring my kids. They're not here a lot, but they know where I'm at. They've seen it up here.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the circumstances, I would have them up here all the time.
Yeah.
To go ahead and see what's being built and see an empire. I mean, when you don't get to see these things, they don't seem real to you.
Yeah.
As far as building something,
yes,
you can get signed or you can get a clothing distribution or anything. But as far as owning something and running something, we don't see that.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So let's take it back, man. Let's take it back to back in the day, man. Tell us a little bit of your story, man. Where are you from?
Originally, so I was born in Gardena.
Okay, me too. I was born in Gardena.
Oh, Gardena Memorial.
Me too.
Oh, nice. That's what's up.
Yeah.
But I was raised in LA for a little bit before we moved over to. I went to Palmdale.
Damn.
And then Rialto's kind of where I landed and stayed.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, so you could say from LA to Palmdale to.
Rialto.
And I rep all three because it's kind of what taught me and kind of what laced me. You get your scars and your bruises from every section of it. You kind of state every section of it.
Right, absolutely.
That's how I look at it.
It's what made you. I mean, in those three, the three places, really. Palmdale, people get it twisted about Palmdale.
Oh, no, Palmdale ain't funny.
Bruh, a little story real quick. It was like 3 years ago. This is cap. I was in Lyft in Palmdale, and I ended up out there for some reason. And I pulled over, and I was rolling a little something in between rides, and somebody like came up to me randomly and was like, "Yo, you don't want to be chilling over here." I said, "Why?"
Oh yeah.
He said, "I don't even know. I was in a residential area. I thought was cool. It looked straight, but the dude was straight up told me, he was like, bro, you don't want to be sitting on." I said, "Why?" He said, "Man, it goes up. You might want to get the hell out of here before it go down, before it get dark."
Though, I'm going to be honest, it's like that everywhere.
Right. I just didn't believe it. Because I'm like, yeah, right, I'm in Palmdale.
Oh, nah, Palmdale, they...
For a rude awakening.
Fast
far up and put it in drive.
At least you have the common sense to be like, all right.
Come on, man. Yeah, I don't think I'm Hercules. Right. I don't think I'm Terminator. I'm not invincible.
Ain't nobody dodging no bullets.
I definitely ain't dodging no bullets. Yeah. I don't even want to dodge no fist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. I only fight when I have to. I don't want to fight for what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to go home.
Right.
You feel me?
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
You feel me? And Rialto, man. Rialto is
Oh yeah. It's ghetto. We just stated what it is. Cause
I've lived in every city in the IE throughout my adult life, and Rialto was probably the worst. Like, wow. I'm not gonna tell you. Like I lived in San Bernardino too. Rialto was worse.
Yeah. Rialto is different.
Man, I live off of Linden, so.
Oh, I know exactly where you was.
I live off of Linden.
Yeah, I know exactly where you was.
Man, we had so much different stuff going on in that complex. You know what I'm saying? We had OGs from Watts. We had the big lady. She was gay, but she ran the whole She ran the whole block. So we had somebody got raped. A little girl got raped.
Jesus.
We had all type of different activity over here.
No. See, yeah, nah.
I was like, man, when is this lease up?
Yeah. I felt like that about a couple places.
Shit.
Yeah. Whew. Man, not have been, kind of traveled around. I was kind of raised in different areas, whatnot. And like I said, I just kind of landed out here and still been out here.
Right. That's right. Yeah. So your journey, you got the clothing line Nostalgia, right? Yeah. Before that. Let's talk about how you started, you know what I'm saying? Like after high school,
it was music.
Career. Okay.
So it was in music. At first I just kind of started it to just kind of have fun with it.
Yeah.
Then one day I just said, you know what? Let's get serious.
Right.
So then when I got serious, I was like, you know what?
I'm doing this.
All right, yeah, because I started performing. I started traveling.
Damn.
And I'm not talking about just in this city. I'm talking about states.
Damn. You took off like that?
Yeah, and then I remember came back from Seattle. And I remember sitting down and I was like, I'm going to start on my Mama Records.
On my Mama Records.
So I started on my Mama Records, took some artists, then we started doing the same thing. Traveled to Mexico.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. You was like, you wasn't just being, you was a manager or a label owner. You was all that.
So started traveling areas. And then just kind of after a while, because everybody, sometimes you just can't control anything.
Right.
And if I have to put it in any way, I would say that I got tired of it.
Right.
So then I disbanded it. And I just said, you know what? Once music really went into digital distribution, is kind of when I backed off and was like, I'm good. Because we went from, even when you was pressing CDs and stuff, we went from getting 4,000, you go from getting like 4,000 a month to 400 a month.
And you talking about the sales?
And I'm talking about in digital, because when digital kicked in, you got to remember, Spotify things was giving us pennies. Honest.
You're right.
Tidal was paying us the bulk, but Tidal wasn't in the picture yet.
Right.
So we were getting pretty much nothing, and I just was like, no, you spent more than you made, and you end up owing more. Because even though I was independently, you got to remember, I used my credit line, even though it was an LLC, to, jumpstart some of these things.
Of course.
The taxes, all that, everything falls on you.
Right.
I just got tired of it. I said, you know what? I don't need this headache. I don't need this. And I stopped.
Right.
And then I just stopped doing music. I still dabbled, though. And I still dabbled, kind of did my own thing. I even got a couple albums, like an album I did last year under Aaron Swift called Ignorant.
Yeah.
And actually, Dirty Birdie is narrating the album.
Damn, I gotta go check that out.
But yeah, I kind of did put in it.
Yeah.
But I wasn't in it the same, where I was like, okay, I want to tour again. I want to do this again.
Travel.
So I just kind of took it back to, just working. And then one day I remember sitting up with my girl and I told her, I want to start a clothing line. And I remember she was all for it.
She was all for it. That's crazy that you said that. I'm going to touch back on that right now, but I want to, something that you said about distribution. I would pretty much, I would have think that the distribution would transfer into digital distribution would make it easier or would make it more lucrative. So it
made it easier to get your name out there to an extent, but the sales were harder. Because even though you can look at a stream right now, like you see people post up, I got 35,000 plays.
Yeah.
You probably got $35.
Right. For 35,000 streams.
Let's
even 400,000 streams, you got $400 maybe?
It could be less than that. Because you got to look. If you look at it, it's what? 0.003.
Damn. That's how much.
It's crazy. Them numbers is crazy. And I actually went through it. And at the end of the day, when you add it up, you're like, this don't make no sense. Yeah, it just doesn't hit like you think.
Right.
You should know. A lot of people in the industry, they don't have what everybody thinks they have.
No, they don't.
And I've met them.
Yeah.
But it looks like, but it doesn't.
Right. Social media, you can look a certain way on social media.
Social media changed the game.
Oh, it did.
In a good and bad way.
In a good and bad way.
In a good and bad way.
Yeah.
And I truly believe that.
Very deceptive.
Yes.
You know, in a good and bad way.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. Like you said, you know, you're not making a lot of money off those streams as opposed to $$10 a CD. If you selling CDs for $10 or $15, you know, obviously a lot of that money goes back into what you put into it.
More studio time, but I did have my own studio.
That's what I'm saying. So you got all money in going. Yeah.
But yeah.
Damn.
And y'all gotta excuse me if I'm licking my lips, because you know when you start talking and your lips feel chapped.
Yeah, you start talking that shit all day. Trust me.
So yeah,
I'm doing it all day.
LL Cool J ain't over here. I'm just saying. You know, it's just what it is. It's cold out there. It's dry. Man. This is chapped lip season.
It is though. It is.
Y'all know what it is. Being honest, so I'm gonna drink some water and hopefully wetting my lips up.
Bruh, I put some chapstick on. It seemed like you ain't got nothing on if in the next 5 minutes, because like you said,
it dry up fast. It's weird.
Weird.
Yeah,
it's weird. That's what I'm glad.
Chapsticks. Something ain't sitting right. Crazy.
Right. Exactly. So you know, I kind of relate to you. I started a clothing line in 2018. So I remember how I started and when I started. So. With the concept, and you know, what was the day that you started Nostalgia?
Actually, Nostalgia, the clothing line, started a few weeks ago.
Oh shit! So it's brand new.
It's brand new.
Oh, okay.
I just decided to put myself out there, you know, by reaching out to some contacts that I've had already. Yeah. It seemed like it's been around.
Right.
But it's brand new. But Nostalgia is the name of one of my albums. And that album actually talks about me growing up going from LA to Palmdale to Rialto, and the album actually, it's a whole storyline from like elementary to like an adult.
That's dope.
Yeah, so I've always liked that word nostalgia. Like I sit up and I'd be like, you know, one of my favorite things, and I get teased about it because I always be like, oh, that's nostalgic.
Yeah.
And even my girl, she was like, that's your favorite word. And she was like, everything is nostalgia. And when I to do it, I remember telling her, like, I'm going to name it Nostalgia. Yeah. Because I didn't know what I wanted to name it at first. And then it just hit. And it just kind of came to life.
And you just kept it going.
Yeah.
Man. So with your line, what direction are you going? Are you sportswear? Are you everything? Or what are you trying to kind of like the niche that you're trying to reach?
So what I want to do, haven't really focused on sportswear, to be honest. More t-shirts, sweaters. I want to do jeans eventually. I want to do shoes eventually. But I want more of casual and upscale.
Okay.
Sportswear, get that here and there, but... Right now, I'm not really focused on sportswear.
Right.
I kind of want so I want to do like throwbacks, like in a couple shirts that I get, I want like Teddy Ruxpin on it. You know,
I remember Teddy Ruxpin.
Right. I did a couple that had, you know, the Rugrats.
Yeah.
But in black.
Yeah.
They black.
Ooh, black Rugrats. Okay.
Yeah, and then, you know, just kind of throwback stuff.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Nostalgia 1982.
Right.
You know, and it's just me. I'm just working on building. And even though, you know, it takes time.
Yeah, it does.
It takes time.
It takes a lot of time.
It takes time. Eventually, you know, you get to where you own your own warehouse.
Right.
Where I don't really have to do the
manufacturing.
You know, the manufacturing. You know, and that's my goal.
Right.
And pretty soon, I really don't have to do nothing but call and say, "Hey, I got a new design." Like,
right.
So that's kind of where I'm going with it now. Now I'm just building the name. I'm talking with people, you know, trying to self-known,
right,
and trying myself in front of certain people at the same time. Show people like, hey. I'm telling you, because so far, a lot of people have came to me and was like, hey, Nostalgia, that's it. And just off the word alone.
It's catchy. For sure. It's catchy.
Yeah, and then the 1982, because, you know, the nostalgia 1982. 1982 is my birth year. Yeah. So that's kind of how that came about.
Yeah. No, that's dope. I'm 83, so I'm right after.
I ain't mad at it.
You know what I'm saying? 80s babies for sure.
But yeah.
As far as your direction, is there like a particular line or someone that you looked up to, like a particular clothing line that you kind of pattern yourself after, or is it just all your own creative thoughts?
So, if I could be honest, I mean, I love polo.
Yeah, we all did growing up. Come on, man.
Polo.
Man.
I do Tommy, but I don't like. There's a lot of Tommy I don't like. Big old Tommy.
Big Tommy
like
sign.
With the different colors.
Yeah.
It's cool, but
a lot.
Yeah, sometimes it's just too much.
Yeah.
I like how simple the polo is.
Yes.
I like how simple even Sean John.
Right.
I like how simple it was with just the word.
Sean John.
Yeah. I like how simple. I like the simplicity.
Right.
But it still looks good.
Right.
I haven't done polos yet, but that's what I'm getting into. I'm gonna get into polos.
Yes.
Right now, you know, it's the t-shirts, the sweater.
Yeah.
You know, tank tops and stuff like that. I'll be getting polos soon. ASAP soon.
Have you done any
fashion shows? So, speaking of which, it's more than talk now. Mm-hmm. We will have one coming up within the first 3 to 4 months of next year.
Nice.
We actually already got the venue.
Oh shoot! So you're putting it together yourself?
Yeah,
with a team, of course.
Yes.
Nice.
We've already got the DJ. Yeah. So.
Have you filled the slots yet for other vendors and everything?
No. Actually, I'm gonna sit down. I have a meeting next month.
Okay.
To sit down and discuss the vendors we want to have and the particulars.
Right.
So yeah, I'll be reaching out to certain people, and we're putting that together as we speak.
Well, make sure you reach out to me. You know what I'm saying?
I
want one of the vendors.
Oh, most def. Yeah. And I want media there.
Yeah.
You know we're gonna have media there.
We there for that for sure. Yeah.
We're gonna have a red carpet.
Be there for that.
Oh no, we're gonna have everything. It's gonna. You'll see.
We cover you, so don't
I know.
Don't trip.
I already know. I pay attention to everything.
I see.
And I watch and I look and I say, okay.
Yeah.
And you just kind of learn. I'm like, oh no.
Observe.
You got to know how to move.
Right.
And you want to move humbly, gracefully.
Right.
And it's going to be a show.
Yes.
It's definitely going to be a show.
Dope. Looking forward to that, man. Talk about being a businessman, entrepreneur. Obviously, there are things to your life. Fatherhood, for one. We can relate.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a father myself. I got 3 children myself. I got 2 daughters and a son, and I have full custody of them. So
nice.
You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my and a lot of active dads like yourself talk about the challenges of spending enough time with them, making sure you show them enough positivity, making sure you show them the grind too, though, because you can't just be at home. Talk about the challenges of fatherhood and being an entrepreneur.
So one of the challenges is, to be honest, you try your best to give your time and stuff. Sometimes you can't give all of your time.
Man.
It's because you got to do something.
Always.
And it's actually harder to be an entrepreneur than to just go work a 9 to 5.
Way harder.
So the time is different because there's no set schedule.
Right.
I could tell you I'll be up 3 o'clock in the morning and then go to sleep for 2 hours and then go to work.
Right. Go straight to work. Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Point where stay up to 2 or 3, go to bed.
Right.
Don't have to go to work because this line is already skyrocketed.
Right. You can get you some sleep.
Yeah, I can get some sleep, and I got somebody else fulfilling these orders.
Right.
But it's more time.
Right.
Time that's the most, and I try to do what I can.
Right.
I really do.
Right.
And they know. And
yes. And it's important in today's era because, growing up in our era, of course, especially Los Angeles, we dealt with the era of abandonment and the system really screwing with, sending fathers to jail, a dime bag of weed, and they got 10, 12 years in jail, and now you have a single mother raising 5 boys in the ghetto. What the hell do you think those boys gonna grow up and do?
Right.
So a lot of our damage that a lot of people are complaining about, the gangsters and the thugs and stuff, they created them. And then, so it's hard. So me and a father in our era now, we got to make sure like we spend enough time and show them the right way, because it's easy to fall astray. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Even following the rappers nowadays, look at, it seems like killed every other week. Yeah. In the rap game. You know what I'm saying? Our Draco, what happened to him the other day, but Dolph, Nipsey, it's like all these guys are just dying. Like it's important for us to set that foundation, show them the right way, even if you're involved in some music, to not go that way. So I know I struggle with this a lot with my son. He's always saying, "Dad, you're always working, man. When you gonna play with me? When you gonna do this? When you gonna do that?" And I be feeling fucking bad, and he don't know this. Like I get in the car and I tear up because I'm like, fuck, like I hate not being able to spend much time with my son, but he got to understand that I'm out here trying to create a legacy.
Why I like them to come see this. Yeah. And sometimes I like them to come see this to know.
that part.
Because they have no idea what I've done. They have no idea the shows I done killed. Right. They have no idea the stages I done ripped. They have no idea. So they didn't get to see that. So they seen it a little bit because Sean was in a couple of my music videos. Actually, my kids have been in
That's dope.
I got a music video where I could at least say all my kids have been in it.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
So they got to see that, but they didn't get to see me. They didn't get to do the traveling though.
Right.
And see what I'm doing. Now with this fashion line, it's easy because their sizes, you could do little kids.
Right.
It doesn't matter. I want to get pictures and, where we take magazine spreads out there in the magazine. And you get what I'm saying? Yes. So they'll be able to step with me.
Right. And
it's a grind, but they'll be with me. And when they look back, they're going to be like, damn, I accomplished that.
Right. Exactly.
And the mind state just changes.
Right.
So I want them to, I'm kind of glad with the fashion line, and I like them to see this. I like them to see what I'm doing. Right. So that's why I hit you up and was like, "Hey,
you can bring my son.
Can I bring the kids to the radio?"
Right.
And when you was like, "Yeah," I was like, "All right, bet."
Yes.
Because I want them to see that. And like I said, I'm that nigga.
I like to let the kids see that, because sometimes they need to see you.
Yeah, they don't know.
They don't know. They be trying to clown and everything.
Yeah,
like, man, you know what? You can roast all you want, but I'm that nigga.
You better go out there and ask about me.
You feel me? You like Bino? I'm talking to him on the red carpet. What's up?
You
know what I'm saying? You play his music in the car. I had a conversation with him on camera.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So,
it's that easy.
You know what I mean?
I'm outside with him.
I'm in his face.
Even when I showed him like how Too Short was holding up my shirt, and, showing everybody and stuff. And it was like, that's hard.
And
then my son texts me in the middle of the night, that's hard. Hard. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just, you like to show them, like, I get out here and I just do more than bullshit and play around. I play around too.
Right.
But when it work.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Let's talk about some of your other things too, as far as, a direction of your career. Are there anything else you're trying to pursue and add to your plate?
So right now, I'm not gonna lie, my focus is the clothing line.
Right.
That pretty much has my attention. Down the line, yes, there'll be other things. I mean, I like drinking. You know what I'm saying? There'll be other things you want your own liquor, or you want certain things.
Yes.
But that's down the line.
Right.
This has to be at a certain plateau before I even consider that, because now I don't want to start taking on other focuses where you start scrambling and then you start losing what your first goal was in the first place.
Right.
Because I've done that before, and I'm sure a lot of people have.
Right.
So the line is my direct focus.
Right. I feel that.
But there's other things that I do want to do.
But you gotta get that together first.
This is the only thing I'm speaking life in right now.
I feel that. See, you smart man. Focus on one thing, get that building, and you go ahead and build everything else.
Right.
That's right. You say you like drinking something. What's your favorite? Some of your favorite drinks? Maybe 2 or 3 of them.
The Tennessee honey whiskey.
Ooh, Tennessee honey.
I'm a tequila buff.
Oh, okay. You like tequila? Yeah, so I'm drinking 1942. What you drink?
Not 1942. I'm Patron. Terramana.
Yeah.
I even do Cazadores. I used to do that Hornitos. That's
Hornitos.
I stopped doing that. Yeah. And then on the other hand, after that, I'm 1738.
1738 too. Okay.
Yeah, I like Remy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's I kind of stick to those.
Do you crazy drinking stories?
Oh man.
Do I?
Oh man. I got a bunch of those. Like, I'll tell you the craziest one though. So I was drinking. We had a day. We was young though, and we decided we gonna get some.
Oh man.
211.
Oh man, what was you doing?
We was acting a fool.
211.
Yeah, so we had some red stripes. We was just acting a fool. I was found outside of my car, hand in the car, and one of my boys walked by though, and he lived in the same apartment. He said, "Aaron, what you doing?" He was like, "Do you know they will come over here and rob you?" And I don't even remember what I was doing. In my mind, I thought I was going somewhere. And I was in that, man. So I remember he helped me up. I had walked back in the house and fell asleep.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I walked back in the house and fell asleep. And I remember waking up like, what in the hell? I remember him calling me the next day like, bro, what was y'all doing? Everybody that I was with, though, they was in the house passed out. People was passed out in the kitchen. We used to have parties like every weekend. On the floor, in the back. And speaking of that, I just recently had a crazy one. All right. Me and my fiance, look at Lyle over there laughing. Look, so me and my fiance, we went to Jamaica.
Oh, Jamaica.
Yeah. Woo. So we up there, and I'm acting a fool. We taking shots.
Right.
With some people I met, whatever.
Right.
She wasn't taking as many as I was. She was chilling. I was over there, and it was somebody's birthday. I remember jumping up on the counter in the pool, and I said, something, happy birthday. I said, fuck it, it's my birthday too. And so we started taking the shots. Then the dude was like, nah, y'all take a shot of this.
Oh, man.
I'm telling you, I had about a few shots of, I don't know what it was. Apparently, it was 140% proof.
Oh, man.
All I remember is my girl helping me up to the room. Somebody else helping me up to the room. And I just woke up in the shower with a bag tied around my neck. Yeah. So yeah, I had a plastic bag tied around my neck. It was one of those nice little showers too. The shower, and I just remember waking up. It's like, what the hell? I walk up in the room. She spread across the bed just because she drunk.
Right.
She just laying on the bed, and I'm looking like, how the fuck I get in the shower
with a bag on your
I'm
neck?
like, how did I get in the shower? So yeah, with a bag around my neck. So then I'm thinking that maybe it's just me. I was wilding or whatever. So we go down. To the next day because we didn't even go out that night. We was so tired. So we go out the next. Ran into a couple people. Found out it wasn't just me. We found out another guy we was with threw up.
Oh, man.
Got wheelchaired because he couldn't walk. The other dude passed out, wheelchair, because he couldn't walk. But it was the drink that they gave us. And they was like, don't drink that. I said, never again.
You know what it's called, so I could avoid that?
No, I don't. I kept saying, I just white bottle.
Okay, white bottle.
And the bartenders, they the reasons. They was like, nah, drink this. Nah, drink this.
Oh, they set you up.
Never again. But I was happy, and I told my girl, I said, I'm glad I wasn't the only one. But look, we go to the gift shop, and we walking around, and everywhere I was going, people was like, oh, it's time to get the party started.
Oh,
I was like, nah, not today. Now. Yeah, I was the party. I was like, nah, not today. Like, nah, I'm chilling today because that had me. I'm telling you, I was tripping. Like
he said, when you said the bag tied around my neck, you trying to be like, you got a cape and shit.
I just woke up. There was no throw up. I'm like, why do I got a bag around my neck?
Like it was a plastic bag?
Yes. And I was in the shower. I was in the shower on the floor, I'm telling you.
Damn.
And I just woke up and was like,
why do I got this?
Why am I in here?
Your girl laid out on the bed. Yeah, you in the shower like.
We was gone.
Y'all couldn't even fall asleep together.
Man. We was drunk and we was like, then I remember we did go eat.
Yeah.
Because it was all inclusive.
Yeah.
We went to go eat. And I remember my hand was just like this. I was like, I don't feel good. And then she was sitting, she was recording me.
Oh, she felt good, but you didn't.
Yeah, she was fine now. She recorded me. Then she said, babe, let's go back to the room. Because she was like, let's go see this show. I said, okay. Because, you got to take one for the... She was like, no. So she started went right back to the room. And she was tired as I was tired because we fell asleep.
Y'all went to sleep.
The next day, we partied.
You know, you get real fake. You be like, man, I ain't doing this no more.
We was out there again.
Come on, man. You say that right away, and then the next day, here, take a shot. Okay.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean?
You got to do that when you over. It's just what it is.
You can't do that every day.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Especially, being in art. I don't feel old, but it's certain instances that make me feel old.
Bro, I felt like that at the Lil Jon thing. I was there.
Oh, yeah? You was in?
Lil Jon bought out everybody shots. He didn't want no mixed drinks or nothing. He said everybody taking shots.
Oh, hell. Shots.
I was in Riverside.
With an S?
With an S.
Oh, see. Lil Jon
they had girls walking around with the gold Ace of Spades bottle, doing waterfalls to everybody.
With Ace of Spades?
Yes.
Oh, this nigga was tripping.
Yes, bro. He had it lit. Oh. He had it lit. He get my respect because he had it lit.
Oh,
people was outside of the Prohibition dancing.
Oh, my God.
It was crazy.
Oh, see, man, like, I'm single, so I can say this, but I bet you it was a lot of eye candy out there.
I don't know. I don't know.
I love it. So, being pretty seasoned in the game, you did rap. You made money doing your rap. Mm-hmm. How did transition out the differences and transitioning to the clothing line? The differences is starting to rap and build the whole label and trying to build your clothing line and become a prominent line.
You want to know the truth?
Yeah.
It's the same.
It's the same.
It's still getting your name out there. Still showing people, hey, take a chance on this. Mm-hmm. Same thing you do with music. Like, hey, take a chance on me with this.
Right.
Eventually, I'm pretty sure that, because I did get approached by an investor, but it was a stupid term. So I didn't even talk to him.
Right.
But, the investors will come. Same thing with music. But it's pretty much the same thing. It's just getting yourself out there. People like, look, this is work. This is what it is. But at the same time, carrying my line with like grace. Like, this ain't just no throwaway line. This ain't just no throwaway. Right. I'm not just putting this on a T-shirt and saying, here you go.
Right.
Like, I'm literally there, like, thinking of ideas, thinking of, how can I make this look different? How can I make it different?
Right.
You know how many things I done tested and I was like, that looks stupid.
Right.
That look, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've done it.
Even though I got the pictures, the graphics, like, then you have your actual print, like this one.
Right.
This is an actual
yes.
This is how a lot of the shirts will be.
Right.
Right. And even though I do custom made, and other shirts, this is one of the things.
Yeah.
And this is actually the base of it.
Right. So you do your own printing, or you have somebody you work with, or a couple people that you work with as far as creating the merchandise?
So I do my own printing.
Nice.
I do everything myself.
You saving money, man.
Yeah, and I need to give a shout out to my fiance. This right here, that was her idea. The way the dictionary,
right. I noticed that. The definition and yes.
That was her idea.
Dope.
I just brought it to I just put it on. I just put it on.
Shout out to your fiance. That's dope.
Thank you. Yeah, that was. I gotta give her flowers. So
see, and that's key, man. It's not just saying this because you're here, but it's at our age we know it's important to have a strong woman behind you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can not coddle you or anything like that, but to not even necessarily help you get better, but to bring the same thing you bring. You guys elevate each other. Mm-hmm. So you know what I'm saying? Like I know you said fiance, congratulations on the engagement.
Yeah, thank you.
You know what I'm saying? But talk about having her as a support system and her running a lot of ideas by her. Talk about the influence she's had on your career.
Now she will tell me, like, first she'll wait.
Yeah.
Because I got on there the other day because I had to get this shirt. Shit was trash. And I was doing it and I'm like, yeah. And I told her, I looked at it, I was like, this is fucking stupid. Let me wear this? And she said, no, you said it wasn't finished. But I'm like, you better tell me, like, and she usually does.
Right.
But she was like, I was waiting till you was finished. And I just looked, I did a couple shirts like that. And I was just like, this is trash. Like, I threw it away.
Right.
I was so embarrassed. And she was like, yeah. You just slap stuff on top of stuff.
Damn, she'll tell you straight up, and that.
So
transparency, man.
Yeah, you just you love to support you. You know, she be having ideas, and she'll tell me, "Well, I have this idea."
Yeah.
And it'll either hit or miss.
Right.
This one landed. Like I got approached by people on this one.
That's dope. It's dope as hell. I'm gonna have to give me one of those, by the way.
Oh, no, I appreciate it.
No problem.
Yeah, this one landed.
Definitely. Talk about what you can say. So your sons are 15. If you just had one thing to tell them, it could be a couple sentences, but one subject, one thing to tell them that you could tell them that would make them avoid some of the things that you ran into or avoid some of the things that you didn't want supposed to be doing. What can you tell them in just like one sentence?
Just one sentence.
One or two sentences. Like what's the best advice you can give to them and other 15-year-olds?
In one sentence.
Not in one sentence, but one setting. So you can do a little paragraph, but just
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a little more like one sentence is hard.
One sentence, right?
Do everything I did. Do the opposite of everything I did until I was about 27. Like I'm just saying, but
right.
Just I'm gonna tell you, get all the hard work out of the way now. You might want to just have fun, and that's fine. Get all of the hard work done now, where you could retire before I even retire.
Facts.
So you can,
Facts.
So you can actually live your life.
Facts.
Because we get caught up in wanting to just have so much fun, and then next thing you know, you got a block crumbling. Damn. Mistakes are made, but you just kind of want to, if there's certain things you can avoid and do different, and you're not going to avoid everything. That's just life. Just really think of the pros and cons. And like I said, get all of the hard work out the way now.
Yes.
Finish school. I know some people don't care about college, whatever. That's up to you. But I would rather you finish school, go to college, not just to get a job, but to learn how to run your own empire. Or go to school. I told them they can go to school and go to the military for all I care. Mm-hmm. They're going to do something.
Right.
They're not finna just chill there. No. They're like, because I've done it, but I don't want them having to work in a warehouse.
Yeah, exactly.
And this line, I have faith in it, right? So my whole goal is to be able to leave it to them to where they can take out the 1982.
Right.
They can keep it, for my name's sake, because even when I'm gone, it's kind of they want to do this together, but a year,
right?
They can 2006,
right.
In 2030,
2030, exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So my goal right now is to try to build something where I can leave it for everybody.
Yes.
Instead of just trying to, and it's not even about just going to make money right now.
No, it's not.
It's something that I want longevity. So, like I said, I got reached out by an investor. No.
But that lets you know right there you're on the right path because, I saw a Master P interview and, he said once they offered him, I think they offered him, was it 10 million? Or 100 million? I can't remember.
Oh, no, they offered him $1 million.
$1 million.
They offered him $1 million.
He turned it down, right? He said no. He said once I knew they offered me $1 million, I knew I was worth 100 or worth 10 or something. Something he said like that. I don't want to mess up.
Well, I can say me that they offered me. The investor said that he'd invest $10,000. I said I could get $10,000.
Exactly.
Like, so after that conversation was done.
But somebody who will invest 10,000, somebody else will invest 100. Somebody else will invest 500.
Right. But they just got to keep seeing what I'm doing.
Exactly.
And that's what I'm doing is, because I don't what I want right now, right?
Right.
So I make them on demand.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Which keeps me pretty busy, and I thank God for that.
Right.
But I know that eventually I will have I will have the production that I want.
Right.
So I just got to keep doing what I'm doing and keep letting them see it.
Right.
And, the key is being consistent.
Right.
The key is working,
yes.
Through your ups and downs, whether you got problems in life or not.
Whatever it is.
I mean, I was very consistent, and there's a lot of people that could tell you, like, if you ask about my name, like, they'll tell you, like, nah, he was, and I put a lot of people on, and, I decided to stop, and I hate that a lot of people stopped when I stopped.
Right.
Some people kept going. Consistency is key.
Right.
With the clothing line, that's what I'm doing. I know what I'm working for. Every day I'm putting in 3 or more hours.
See, you gotta
even when I sit down and I'll be like, I'm gonna chill, and then I'll be like, damn, I want to print something, and I'm like, damn, I got this idea,
right,
or I want to do that, and I'll let everybody know there'll be a website coming soon, but I'm gonna limit the cap in orders until I get a certain production, or even, but there'll be a website coming soon because I keep getting asked for it.
Yes.
So, the good thing is a lot of people are DMing me now.
Right.
And I didn't even realize from that night when we was at the Too Short event, I didn't even realize I had 7 DMs for people wanting shirts.
Damn.
I didn't know.
Damn, that's just one night.
That was just one night.
One night.
That was one night. So, and I remember telling my girl, I said, I got 7 DMs that I was asking for a nostalgia shirt.
See?
So when I responded back, though, they didn't respond back right away.
Right.
3 of them did.
Right.
So, yeah.
3 out of 7. It's a numbers game. The more people you touch, the more better chances you have of putting yourself out there.
Exactly.
Definitely. And coming from talk a little bit about, your LLC. Those words are foreign to a lot of our young people and our people, period. LLC and credit. Talk about what you learned about credit and having an LLC and getting a business line and credit. Talk about how important that is if you want to start a business or become an entrepreneur.
So, because it's about to get touchy. And I might offend some people with this. So, you've ever seen the meme going around saying, just because you have an LLC don't mean you have a business?
Yes. Which
I believe that. Because there's people that say, oh, I got an LLC. Some people, I think, lying. I'm just going to tell you what it is.
Capping. Yeah, be capping.
But LLC is important because, it's a limited liability.
Right.
You can get a corp. You get a corp, your taxes are going to be stupid. That's going to be crazy. And you got to have certain requirements for that.
Right.
But an LLC is limited liability, meaning that, say you get sued for something or, they something, whatever, they can only touch what's in that, but they can't touch your personal property.
Right.
But it's important because it establishes you not only, being licensed or having your, your paperwork or your DBAs or whatever, but EIN is important part of it because that EIN is actually a separate social security number from your original, and it's your whole business social security. That's where you start your credit line.
Right.
It'll start small.
Right.
But it eventually grows.
Right.
You know, a lot of people don't go and get their EIN.
Right.
They kind of stop at LLC. They don't go to the EIN. I even went as far as going before I did the LLC, but I also did the fictitious business name.
Yeah.
Two separate things. I went up to the Hall of Records. You file it, of course, newspapers.
Right.
You have to do that, put it in the newspapers, and that's pretty much your DBA.
That's your DBA, doing business as.
And, you open up your bank account. Well, you can do that with your LLC,
right.
But you can do it with your doing business as
well.
The LLC is just a little more official with your EIN, as far as they recognize that more. Now, with the LLC, you're going to have anywhere from $400 to $800 a year in taxes. That's the part that sucks.
That sucks. Taking your money and you doing it right.
Yes.
Money aside to pay those taxes, right?
Yes. And the good thing about it is, I know the last time I had to do it, I'm trying to, that's why I'm closing my eyes. I'm trying to dig deep and remember. I think I only had to pay like $200 and something in taxes, and this was right before I disbanded on my Mama Records because of the fines that I had from, other that I had to take care of.
Man, wow. Damn, that stuck to you. You had to take care of those.
Yeah, it stuck to my business. It stuck to the business. Yeah.
Damn.
I was kind of like, when you're doing that, you're taking a risk.
Right, of course.
And even if your intention is good, you don't know if everybody else's is.
Right.
And you kind of gotta, it's just kind of that game where it's up and down, up and down.
Right.
So, yeah,
no, that's important, man. Thank you for touching on that because a lot of people are ignorant to that side of it. You can't just.
That's important. That paperwork is important.
No, it is. The
paperwork game is super important. I learned that with contracts.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You limit yourself without the paperwork, man. You can't get a line of credit if you don't have an LLC or if you don't the business line of credit. I mean, you use your personal. Like a lot of people don't even know that you're supposed to do that. So it's good.
Some people know, they just don't feel like it. It's laziness.
Lazy. Yeah.
They just don't feel like it.
Right.
Yeah, not I.
He said, not I.
No, because I know where I want this brand to go.
Right.
I know where I want to take it to. And I know, like, sometimes I'll talk about it, but when I get the move, I start doing stuff I'm doing now.
Right.
And if, people who know me, they know when I start getting myself out there, I start getting myself out there.
Right. Right.
For a while, I didn't want to get out there.
Right. You
weren't ready
yet.
Just kind of, chill and just work and, and then sometimes you just think like, I need my own business. What can do ever go out of style?
Never, ever.
That's one thing. I thought about that. Like, no matter what, clothes won't go out of style.
Buy clothes every day.
Exactly.
Every single day.
And every day they want something new.
Exactly.
Every day they want something different.
Exactly. So you'd be there for it.
Right.
Dope. Are you a sports fan?
Oh, you're not ready.
I'm ready.
Well, I'm not ready.
Who is your squads? Whether you watch football, basketball.
Terrible right now.
Uh-oh. Know where this is going.
Philadelphia Eagles is my squad. I'm an Eagles fan. Die hard. I
feel bad for you, man.
It's okay because, like I told everybody, we're still getting to learn our squad. 2 years. 2 years.
That's
we'll
what
be
you're
running
hearing
some
it?
shit. 2 years.
I don't know, man. Division, man. It looks like the Cowboys got y'all. You know what I'm saying? Got that division locked up
This year. That's it.
Every year they talent
No. Not every year. No.
They talent looks like it's there for a while. Young players.
I'm telling you, they only got this year, but I guarantee you, they won't make it past the second. It's their history.
It's not hard to predict for the Cowboys.
History, yeah.
The Cowboys ain't won shit since I was.
Exactly.
You know
they won't make second. At least we won something in the millennial year.
Sure have. I used to be a Cowboy fan, so I could talk shit now that I'm not.
So I wholeheartedly believe that because it's just AMO.
Yes, haven't won anything. Have an impressive regular season. Playoffs come, and Tony Romo, when he fumbled the snap and won playoff game and do it. I'm like, man, I was like, you know what? I'm tired of caring. I don't even care no more. Fuck the Cowboys.
Yeah, I knew we were gonna be bad for a couple of years.
Yeah,
I know.
But you stick to you're a loyal.
Oh fan. Yeah. No, die hard.
You
can't tell me nothing.
What you think about Tom Brady?
You gotta give him GOAT status. I mean, I know a lot of people like, oh, he cheated, he did it. Nah, you can't do that much. Nah, you gotta give him GOAT.
Agree.
You gotta give it to him.
I'm one to agree. You can't. What you gonna say?
I mean, he went over to the other squad and look what he did last year.
Come on, man.
So you gotta give him GOAT status.
The man got 7 Super Bowls.
He showed y'all what he could do with a whole different team.
That's like unheard of to get 7 Super. How do you have 7 Super Bowls?
And I wouldn't be surprised if he went into coaching.
I wouldn't be surprised if he won the 8th, the 9th, and then went into coaching.
Right.
That man gonna fill his hands with rings. He gonna do this and have a ring on every finger.
And you got to take his age into consideration.
What,
he's still moving now?
Come on, man.
Come on now.
Come on. It's legendary.
Right.
It's legendary.
Agree. So, yeah, I give him GOAT status because it is what it is. I know a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people love to hate him. Because I can't stand him.
I don't like him either.
I can't stand him.
I don't like the motherfucker either.
But I'll tell you the truth.
I will too. I've never been a Tom Brady fan.
Right.
But the nigga is the baddest quarterback to ever own a uniform. Period.
I believe it.
You know what I'm saying?
I believe it.
Hey, Tom Brady, though. Damn it. People always do the Peyton Manning and Tom Brady comparison.
But what you know about that golf, though?
Oh, you know what? See? I'm glad you said that. I know a little bit about golf.
I was joking.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you said that.
I don't know shit about golf.
I definitely could talk a little bit of golf.
Yeah, you got me because I was like, I thought you was going to be like, oh, I don't know about golf. But you niggas said, oh, I'm glad you said that.
Because it's crazy.
I'm over here shaking like, uh-oh, I don't know golf.
It's crazy you said that. You know what I mean? Like, golf was never available to growing up because of, being in a black community. Play golf before Tiger Woods. Like, it wasn't known for us to play golf.
Yeah.
But my school developed a program when I was in the 9th grade. They made a golf team.
Oh.
One of my little other homies, he looked like Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods looking ass nigga. You want to play golf? I was like, nah. He was like, come on, I don't want to play by myself. I do nothing about it. And I just play with my homie. So
wow.
I actually learned the game, though. I learned the game, and I was like, oh.
I don't know how to play golf.
It's dope.
I know how to play miniature golf. I'll fuck some shit up in miniature golf. I'll fuck shit up. Because that's all I need to know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 11 holes. Good. All right, cool. I get past that win. All right, bet. I'm about to kill some shit. We do miniature golf, then go karting. I'm good. That's about as much as I know.
Man, it's definitely a good sport. Relaxing. I see all the successful people playing golf.
That's
Michael
true.
Jordans. A lot of these guys are losing money because they're sorry.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just boring to me.
Boring to watch for sure.
Yes.
It ain't to watch.
On the field, I don't. And I can walk.
Yeah.
But on the those are acres.
Like the 18 holes?
Those are acres. So
you walk about 19,000.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
I'm not trying to burn about 7,000 calories today.
Yeah, they okay with that. Not me. I'm going to drive the whole time. I'm driving up to the hole.
I'm driving to the hole.
I'm driving to the hole.
You. I don't walk.
Yeah, I can't do that.
If ain't no car, I'm playing.
Yeah.
But you lazy, so.
And if a ball go in the sand, just give me another one.
Give me another one.
Give me yeah. Give me another one. Because I ain't even fit up there.
That's crazy. Talk about the state. You're a hip-hop fan, right?
Oh, heavy.
Talk about the difference in the state of hip-hop. So, it's a disconnect. It's been a disconnect between our generation in their generation.
Major.
Major. And now I get it. Our parents always told us when we were little, like, man, them rapper niggas ain't saying nothing. They ain't need to pull up their pants. And we used to be like, man, y'all old.
But I do like some of them.
That's what I'm getting at. So
a couple of them had to grow on me.
Yeah, me too. The kids kind of put you on. So talk about some of your young artists.
Did y'all put me on any artists? No.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I put myself on it.
So who's
I know a couple of R&B artists, my girl, but usually I put myself on the artists.
Oh damn! Who's in your rotation? Who's on your Apple Music?
You know what? Hold on.
Yeah, let's see what's in your rotation.
Let's see. I'm going to my Apple Music, y'all.
Damn, see what's in
Bryson Tiller.
Okay, Bryson is dope.
Joel Ortiz, but that's my,
Joel Ortiz. He's from
New York.
He was on what you call, right?
He was in Slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse with Royce the 5'9" in there, right? Okay.
I got Kanye
Of
West.
course, yeah.
Donda is. I'm just being honest. Donda. I got some of the baby's music in there.
It's dope.
Well, Meek Mill's not the new generation.
Right.
He's our generation.
Yeah.
I got Roddy Ricch new album.
Dope.
I got only a single by Plo G. I got Busy Bone.
Busy Bone. I ain't heard Busy Bone. Shit.
I got some songs by Lil Baby. Drake. I don't consider Drake he's a voice for their generation, but Drake was more us because remember, he was 2005?
5, 6. Yeah.
I don't know, 2006.
Maybe 2006.
Yeah, 2006. 2007, 8 is when he kind of, before that, that's when he kind of blew up. So I would say he's more ours than theirs.
Damn, wait, when you said that, Drake been dominating that long.
Yeah, he's been around for a while. A lot. Yeah, he's been around heavy.
That's crazy. Shout out to Drake.
I got some Joe Budden in here.
Joe Budden. Joey had bars, man.
Yeah.
Joey had bars. I didn't like him, but he had bars.
Oh, then after that, it's just R&B.
Okay. Well, man, I say it all the time, man. Real niggas listen to R&B.
Facts.
I'll be in my car with the R&B on. I don't care, man.
I do it by myself, but I'm a 90s R&B fan.
Okay, so I'm glad. I'm glad you said that. Jagged Edge or 112?
Oh, Jagged Edge.
Ooh, that's surprising when you said that so quick.
Jagged Edge. Because, I don't know. I just like Jagged Edge music a little more.
Yeah.
But I love 112 music, but 112 only really had one solid album.
And that was the one
Room 112.
Room 112, right?
Yeah.
With Cupid on it.
No, Cupid was the first one. The album wasn't solid. That was the one with Peaches and Cream and
so
Stay a While and all that. That was...
There's like 3 songs on there, maybe.
Cupid was on the first one.
Cupid was on the first album. Yeah.
That whole album didn't really sit with me like that. But that second album, I'm telling you, that second album, Room 112, everybody banged it.
My sister.
Then they had the part 3, but that whole thing wasn't good. But it was a good album.
Right.
It wasn't consistent.
I thought, you know what? I had Jagged Edge too.
Jagged Edge is consistent as fuck.
Yeah, I listen to albums of theirs.
Yeah.
Instead of just a couple songs.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think 112 may harmonize a little better, but Jagged Edge overall body of work to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Jagged Edge.
Okay. So you said Jagged Edge.
Jagged Edge.
Damn, over the Drew.
Still only had 2 good albums.
They only had they had 3 overall.
No, they had 3 albums,
but
2 good ones.
The first 2.
Mm-hmm.
The last one was whatever. It was kind of like over it already.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. So I have this conversation all the time about the 90s R&B. I know you got the Ushers, you got the Genuine.
I'm a big Usher fan.
Yeah. You got Marcus Houston back then. You got it's a lot of Bobby Brown. It's a lot of cats from the 90s. Who R. Kelly, even though he's who do you think is the best?
R. Kelly had dominated. I don't care what R. Kelly would hate it.
He's still in my playlist.
He's in everybody's playlist. Niggas just don't want to admit it.
I'm admitting it.
Yeah, me too. R. Kelly would dominate it. I don't care what nobody say.
R. Kelly is
Now, if you take him out, you got to take him out of there for me to choose somebody else.
Somebody else, right.
Then I'm going to go Usher. You got to go back to My Way. You got to go back. Usher's been dominating for a long ass time.
My Way was like 96.
Exactly. Nice and Slow was 97. Ooh, 98.
Shit.
Usher, was dominating for a long ass time.
Usher been in the game 30. Wait, because this 92.
Yeah.
That was 97.
He was out in like 96.
If I'm counting right.
Because he had an album before that.
26 years?
About.
That's crazy. And he's still relevant. You know, he got his Vegas shows popping and everything.
Yeah, so I would go Usher.
Damn. Would you take Usher in a versus battle over Chris Brown?
So, I'll tell you why. I'm Usher. I'm just going to tell you.
Okay.
I'm Usher. I'm also realistic. I'm going to tell you why. Usher's the better singer, but it will be fun to watch. But
for sure.
I think the only reason Chris Brown would win is because he has a lot more relevant hits.
He got hits.
Like, because he wasn't really... You got to understand, he hasn't had the time frame that Usher has had.
Right.
So if you would have had Usher in his prime, Chris Brown in his prime, you got to... You can't compare Run It to Nice and Slow. That's bullshit.
You can't.
Make me wanna. You got it bad. You can't compare that. If you gotta think in those lines, right? But Chris Brown has more relevant hits today. So he would automatically win because this is still what's being played right now.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Chris Brown and
I like Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Because he do his shit and he earned his slot.
He did.
He
earned it back. He bounced back from whooping Rihanna's ass, and everybody stopped fucking with him, and he got back. Like I'm not mad. Like he bounced back.
And he got like 40 or 50 hits.
40 exactly. Chris Brown, like you could literally play his music through a 3 hour, and he could run through the whole 3 hours.
Right.
Like,
so I mean, he would win. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
But
it's
I'm a diehard, and so in my mind, Usher gonna win. In reality, Chris.
Right. Damn.
But best believe, I'm like, nah, Usher, you gonna take this again.
Do you feel that type of music is dead? Like, who do you compare to some of the '90s artists as far as R&B? I can't find.
No, because I fuck with Lucky Day.
Okay, Lucky Day.
Oh God, bro, Lucky Day. I mess with Lucky Day. He's dope.
Okay.
Then you have, I'm a big Ari Lennox is like, Lennox. You got I don't feel like it's dead. I just feel like it's not enough.
Right.
So it's drowned out by everything else.
Right.
But it's there. You just really gotta dig and find it.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. That's what I'm struggling with. I don't really have the time.
Oh, sometimes I just sit and I just look for stuff.
Shit.
Yeah.
I need some of that. Like, I love my 90s R&B, but I like certain artists. Let me see who now R&B. What's the girl's name? Her.
SZA.
Janae Aiko. A lot of their music is cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My daughters be telling me about all these people. My daughter loves Bino, so when I got the Bino interview,
that was at the movie premiere, right?
Yeah,
he was at the movie premiere. Yeah.
So she's like, "Oh, I'll beat Bino." Like I threw her Sweet 16, and she was like, "I was who you want on your playlist." She was like, "I don't care as long as Bino's on there." I was like, "You know what I mean?" So
yeah. I be trying to get their playlist, but they be secretive. I be trying.
I test them. I get in the car and we got a long trip. Let's say we going to Vegas. I'd be like, who want the aux? They'd be like, oh, me. So that's how I get into the playlist.
We do that sometimes when we Bluetooth. Like, we try to do where we pass the phone around. We be like, okay, it's your turn to pick a song.
Right, pick a song.
Okay, it's your turn to pick a song. Sometimes they be like, no, I'm good. And then they put their headphones on it.
Right.
Like, come on.
Right, see. Headphones. I said no headphones in the car. Y'all gonna socialize and associate with each other.
Interesting. Maybe I'll start doing that.
Take them headphones. Take the headphones. Everybody, these kids want to always isolate themselves. That ain't good to isolate yourself. Spend time with the family because you're gonna get grown one day.
I made them do that for movie night.
Yes, good.
They didn't want to.
It's okay. You're going to have plenty of time to do your own thing later on, and you're going to miss these times. Trust me.
Yeah.
You're going to miss going back with your parents and not having to worry about no bills, not having to worry about no just female. Yeah, no COVID. No, you good. And all that shit, you're going to miss that shit.
Don't I say that?
No COVID.
No. Don't I say? I say y'all going to look back, and y'all going to be like, y'all going to miss it.
It's facts.
I say that all the time.
Bro, if I can trade it, if I can go back to being your age. My mom passed when I was 15, by the way, so 15 is a significant age. If I can go back to that, I don't care about being able to do what I want to do and smoke weed. I don't care about none of that. To that moment where I ain't got no bills, no responsibilities, all I got to do is go to school, get picked up, my dinner is made.
Play sports.
Yeah, play sports. You have no care in the world. Your parents take care of everything. That's fucking life. I appreciate it.
I tell them all the time. Say, y'all gonna miss it.
Yes. For sure.
When I'm gone, you gonna miss me.
For sure.
Because I interact with them.
Right.
And I talk to them. I don't isolate myself from them. I work, but I talk to them. I'll be like, hey, let's do this. I remember I woke them up early in the morning to go get a Christmas tree, right? Mm-hmm. And we got it the day after Thanksgiving. Because Christmas, that's just
Love Christmas.
I remember I rolled the windows down and I was playing Holiday Road.
Yeah.
Singing loud. I rolled the windows down. I started singing and the guy in the car next to me.
We saw you.
Yes, rolling. And they was like, oh my God. And he over here, he was like, we song like 17 times.
I don't even know why it's funny, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
I showed them the movie.
It's crazy because it seems like this grew up on that type of shit. Like our parents did holiday music and shit.
Yeah.
Took Christmas serious. These kids be acting like they too cool for Christmas.
Right.
They don't like holiday music. I'm like, what's wrong with y'all? This shit is hard.
Be mad but want the gifts.
Man. Like, what is wrong with this era, man? I couldn't wait till Christmas.
Surprised when it ain't shit in there.
You feel me?
Be like, okay, I got you.
Bruh, they don't value. It's a different era. They don't value family time. They don't value the holiday. They don't value the eating together. Everybody want to go in the room. They're like, man, get your ass back in here. You watching On My Block in the room? I don't even like On My Block. I'm gonna begin to watch it just so we can watch it together.
Right.
That's what I did. I didn't watch On My Block. They wanted to go in the room and watch On My Block. I was like, y'all gonna start this shit over season 1 and we gonna watch it.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
See?
You feel me?
We should have did that with Squid Games. We should have all watched it together.
Exactly. It's family time. It's family time. And it shapes you going forward. As a man, once y'all get y'all own girls, young fellas.
They'll understand because
you gonna understand.
I already said they're going to be, oh, my dad did this. Okay, I get it now.
Exactly.
I get it.
You going to come back to this man with 100 things and say, damn, Dad, you was right. Or I get it now. Or this makes sense now. A lot of stuff he teach y'all ain't going to make sense, but it will in about 10 years.
Right.
You know what I mean? When life start whooping your ass a little bit. Hit you in the head here. Hit you in the head. Jab here. Jab here. Right. I done had my ass whooped by life so many times.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? But man, I appreciate you stopping in today, man.
I'm thankful that I got to come. I know I got to do, I forgot his name. I got to go.
Yeah. Got to come back and do the politicking, man. But I appreciate you stopping by, man. I want you to know where they can find you.
So, right now, I tell everybody, the line is Nostalgia 1982. But right now, I'm on Instagram at 1982. That's 1982 Nostalgia. NOSTALGIA. That's Instagram at 1982 Nostalgia. Check me out. Shoot me a DM for your orders. I'm telling you, I'm fast. I mail orders. Let's work.
Y'all heard that. Y'all go follow him. Nostalgia is coming. He's coming. The line is coming. This man will have that line out there. Make sure y'all tap into him. I want to thank y'all for watching the show today. I want to send a special shout out to Hollywood the Star. Rest in peace to the family. Love y'all. We going to keep you going. Shout out my boy. Make sure y'all go follow the YouTube channel, Politic and Broadcasting. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and share it. Go to our blog at thepoliticandforum.com. Articles, we have vlogs and podcasts and all types of different content. Make sure you go ahead and click on that. Also follow me on Instagram at The Famous Homie. Follow me on Facebook, HNS420, and Twitter, HNS420. I appreciate you stopping by, my guy.
Oh, lush, man.
Yes, sir.
It's all love.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Coming by
Yes, sir. Thank you, man. We out.